Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, Internet. The door is closed. That is good. It's just us. How have you been? I hope we've all been well. 2021. Be well. I prepared everything except for my mask. So, pretend I'm wearing a mask, but we can't really do that. Bonsais. Bonsais. Today's another bonsais. As you can see over here, in our previous video, we planted these two bonsais and they're doing well. They had roots, so we put them in dirt and now they've got little leaves sprouting. I'll do close-ups later, but as you can see, they're covered in leaves and they're full on real leaves, not even little stubby leaves. We've also got more over here. Those are from the last video. We cut them up and put them in water and said we'll plant them when they have roots. So now they've got roots. So that's what today's video is, showing off the progress from the last video and moving on, making a new video, and we'll continue that until everyone has trees. By the way, they got names. Since they came from a park that has special meaning, it has lots of spiritual, stuff going on. They kind of embody a couple different things, one of which is the 100-acre wood, and the other is Narnia, and that's why this tree is called Narnia, and this tree is called 100-acre, and we wrote it on the cup in Sharpie. They're both willow, but it's all willow right now. We'll do more trees later. I actually just planted some azaleas cuttings earlier, and it's like my third attempt, and I hope it works, but it's slow. It's slower than the other ones. I've got a green crayon. We always do a little face stuff in the video. I was thinking of doing a leaf, but also like a Naruto leaf right in the forehead. That's kind of like a third eye. So it's got a spiral, but then like a point and then a thing on the end. Ha 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 ha, that's way bigger than I meant. Uh, I kind of tried to do it with my eyes closed, and that's how that worked. Is it a triangle? Is there more to it? I don't really remember. I feel like there's supposed to be a line going that way, but now, no. Now it's just a really bad, like, bird head. Should we do anything else on the cheeks? I want to. Last time we were Pockets the Clown, so I'm gonna do a little, uh, Pockets the Clown. I'm not gonna do the red nose, because that's gonna be overkill, but prickles are cute. Do we want to do anything else? I want to do a little bunny nose, but we'll do that maybe next time. Let's have some good posture we'll have a yoga video sooner or later. I hope you can hear me. I still don't have good audio software. But this one's coming from my phone instead of the webcam. It's, it's weird. So what did I do to prepare for this video? Obviously, we've got, I don't have to do anything, I was just showing those off, really. The same thing that we had to do for these trees is what we're going to have to do for these. So they were cutted from a mother willow tree plant tree. And then put in water that you keep fresh, just like you would do with like a bouquet of roses, which you can also root that way, but that'll be another video. Um, they came from the same batch. Those were just faster, so we planted them first, and now we're gonna do the next. And I think they all are rooted, and some of them even have like a little. Um, it's hard to see. Maybe we can like get a bit of a better angle. This whole system grew after it was put in the water, and it's like a little branch. But there are roots too. Like usually you want to root before it shoot. That's the rule. Um, I have more to plant for this video, so I got more cups to put them in. And instead of cups, I got other things of the plastic variety. HDPE, high density polyethylene, is my favorite. Look it up. So I've got a bunch. Ooh, computer went black for a second. That scared me. 6 minutes in. We still got time. I don't want to keep it too long. Uh, yeah, I could top up the stuff, poke a hole or a couple in the bottom, and have some dirt ready. I've amended the dirt with there's some shredded paper. There's a little bit of perlite, which is the white pebbly things. Potting mix. Everyone can mix their own blends. Eventually, we're going to use some worm castings because we've got that going on downstairs. I want to jump right in. This is so much fun. Wow. I just want to. Okay, so these are where we've got the roots, and we're going to do that in a second. The most dangerous game of pickup sticks because there's lives involved. Check out our tree. So this is the first one. This is how check out how well Narnia is doing. I just stuck it in, and that was already there. That branch didn't grow. I wish I left them more longer like that because it would have been a nicer bonsai, but we'll do that next time. I've noticed they kind of branch out at the bottom, so it's starting to grow out like up like a little stick, and then the leaves are coming out. And then it'll be a couple inches further. There's like a little tuft of leaves, and a couple inches further up, there's a tuft of leaves. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. That's another fifth one, and then up here is a sixth one. So it's starting up here, and then there's as the energy it's going up. I'm explaining this to everybody. Whoever's watching this video, trees are so cool. Keep them around. This is the best thing ever. Oh my god, I can't wait. I'm going to do a giveaway, and you guys are going to have them. This one's shorter, so it's got more energy to put it into the leaves. Again, it was just like a solid stick before. Now this all grew since the last video. It's like there's a little bush, like just growing out of the bottom. On that little thing right there, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves with a bunch on, and then more here. Look at that. Ooh. More up here, leaves. Wow. All the way at the top, like a little palm tree at the top. How long is that? That's only been like a couple of weeks. I really want to keep y'all Narnia and 100 Acre in the screen. They're like little people. They're living things. Once it gets sunnier out, I can't wait to bring them outside. Maybe plant them back in the park. Maybe plant them upstate. Maybe do a giveaway based on who's interested. I'm putting them right over here. Next to the thistle patch, if you guys want to see real quick. Thistle is right in front of the window. But I'm pretty sure a north-facing window, so they're not getting any light, but I don't think they're getting leggy or anything. because their first leaves are coming out at about this approximately the same height as the other ones, the other thistle patch in the better window. Plants is like you need water, you need light, you need dirt, and mixing some vitamins and stuff. I can see the audio working. I don't want it to suddenly double up because I don't want it to pick up from both. So I named the first one my own. I won't name the first one here. I already have it in mind. It's Terabithia. Have you noticed a theme here? It's like good feeling, woodsy areas. Like, the other, maybe like Nightmare Before Christmas, if that woodsy area had a name, I would want that to be in my magical forest of trees that had doors to other realms. Like, that's cool. Trees are, who comes up with this stuff? So the bigger vase I want to start out with the biggest one because he's the most exciting to me. And he's the one who's lying on top. And I just really want to get these out without destroying the root structure. And I'm nervous because I put a lot of them together, which was dumb. But I didn't know how successful. This was my first time. I didn't know. I don't know if I can get the biggest guy first. So this one's coming out. It's coming, it's coming. Whoa. I kind of went for the one right on top. He's got the biggest roots almost out of everyone as far as I can tell. Look at that. Whoa. That's way more than the first ones that I planted. So this one is going to do really well. He's just like a short little magic wand, stick, fence post, whatever you want. There's the little branch of leaves coming out, but I'm probably going to bury it that far. So, sorry, little guys, but I'm probably going to end up burying you all the way up to here. Ugh, man, that's kind of sad, though. I want them to... Oh, well, that's nature. We've got so many of them. What do I want to put it in? Let's get... I've got all my dirt right over here. Ta-da! Can you see it? There you go. But that puts me so far away from the camera. So now I've got to shift everything over. This stuff is itchy. I'm glad it's on my nose, because that was even worse last time. Ooh. Roots are amazing. They drink water. Because it's alive. So I went with one of the medium-sized ones. I really wanted to put it in something much like this big and not have to repot it later as much. But that's just going to be so much. Having 10 of those with big dirt would have been way too hard. So instead of having 10 cups, I'm going to be doing like medium-sized containers. So I'm going to, do one of these things where you do like that, but with dirt. So this is we're gonna have full trees. Watch this video. This video is for 10 years from now. Oh no. I got like a bucket inside of a bucket. So what the heck? It's like I worked so hard to get counter space, and now it's like I don't even need to use it anymore. I don't want to move my camera because it was so hard to get it there. I don't want to work with dirt on top of the. Oh well. You're just gonna have to watch me from over here, I guess. Yeah, you can still see me in the corner. This is working. So, get the dirt in the thing without damaging the roots. So, I'm using my hand. Oh man, look at me. Can you hear me? La la la. 2021 is the year for singing lessons. So I put some in, and now I'm just gonna very, very gently put a little bit of dirt. Oh, fuck. I just let go. If that had been heavier, I could have ripped the roots off, and I would have had to lose a bit. I probably went way too deep on this one, but it'll get repotted, so it's okay. I brought extra bags, so I'm hoping I don't run out of dirt. Okay, so first one's done. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Handsome. Handsome, you're so handsome. So, I've got this bottle of water, and I just poked a little hole in the top, and now I'm squirting that water on the tree. It is a tree already, right? Because it's got roots and leaves. It's a tree ling. Boom! It's already got leaves. It's already got roots. This one's better than those were when I'm putting those back on screen. So here's what we're gonna do. Ta-da! This is gonna go. It's gonna go in a window, just like these. And not the window next to me by the thistle. Like I said, this is gonna go in a primo window. As a matter of fact, they haven't even. I mean, they've been in a window, but up until now, they have been under a grow light as well. Maybe you can see that in Instagram. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I did Instagram. They were next to my Sure Baby because I had extra space under the grow light. And if you want leaves, you need light. And if you want flowers, you need light. Leaves, lights. Moving on. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do, hashtag one of the tree, comment your favorite tree. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, dangerous game of pickup sticks. Who's ever played that game? How old are you? I played that game in upstate New York. Oh, I forgot to Sharpie the label. So that was Terabithia. I don't want to name this pickup sticks because they all are pickup sticks. That's the game. So I'm kind of at a loss for a name for this one. Got some good roots. It is leafing down there, which I don't want. But I'm not going to pull them off. I don't want to stress it out. It's starting to bud some leaves up top. All in all, good guy, good guy. Ooh, there's a really tall one. It's kind of small, so I'm gonna put it in a cup just like this. Kind of small. Like, look at that. That's huge. I'm just gonna have to repot it sooner. I just don't have, um, you know, it's a luxury to have as much space and whatever as you want. So I'm just gonna put a little. I want it sitting on the bottom again. Wow, that is just so amazing. Isn't nature amazing? That wasn't there. It just popped right out. Do 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 do. Putting in the dirt just a little. I know. It's slower, but take your time. Take your time. Just take your time. Take your time. Instead of just keep swimming, take your time. Just take your time. Once you're happy with the amount of dirt in the cup, and by that I mean once you fill the cup with dirt, oh, it is bouncing around. Next time, pat it down a little bit. Water, I guess, before you start moving it because this thing is bouncing around. Like, whoa. Here you go, little baby. Pat, pat, pat. We don't want you moving around and getting hurt. Instead of swallowing a baby and tucking it, you can tuck a seed into the seed bed. Same thing. All right, two down. Which side? I have to move it this way. All right. You need to be able to see what I'm doing. Does anyone have any requests for videos? Because the next one is going to be, uh, you know, my decision, unless anyone else has any requests, any dares. You want me to do a dare? That would be fun. A little dare video. Alright, so I think I can finally get to it. This really big one. Ooh, that one's moving. The other one's moving. I lost. But look how good this one is. Whoa! Dang. That's like a full-on branch growing out of my branch. That one wasn't there. That grew just while sitting in water. And sunlight, but maybe extra energy stored up inside it. And then look, these roots are like almost 4 inches long. I'm gonna put this in my bigger pot, which I already got a little bit of dirt in. Who's having fun? Vulgar's classic decaf. Thank you. Um, how am I gonna do this? There's a rock in my dirt. So yeah, I kind of hold it up in the air. Yeah, I hold it in the air. Oh, wow, that is so beautiful. This thing's gonna have to get repotted in like freaking another hot minute. And taking our time and taking our time. Can you hear me? Taking our time. I'm trying to stay on screen and pouring the dirt at the same time. So, unfortunately, I'm probably going to end up cutting this out when I'm done. And then I'm going to have to decide what to do with my plastic chunks. Maybe there's a way to get this out without damaging the plants, but I really don't think so. Um, I don't know how many people out there know much about bonsai, but it's fairly routine um, to repot them. Like plants grow leaves, everyone knows that. Um, and plants grow roots, everyone knows that. And in autumn, like the plant, not even in autumn, like when the leaf gets old, it dies. And roots are kind of the same way. Like, yeah, you have to cut away the old dead roots. Wow, oh my god. I can like barely get any of this on screen. I got the water bottle and I'm just squirting it on some water. Um, this is the attic. That is why everything is like triangular because this is literally the top of the house. Um, it's good because there's windows on each side that all let light in. Even though they're not the biggest windows, you get a whole bunch of light in here. So for the time being, as long as these plants are in here and until it's summertime, they're actually going to get a fairly large amount of sun and time spent sunbathing. So, three down. We've got five trees growing. What are we gonna do with all these trees? Some people grow so many that they make living structures like gates, fences. Well, not gates, but fences. Um, I saw someone was like on YouTube. This is how you make a willow obelisk, and I'm like, yes, obelisk. What does that remind you of? This is like sticking right out. Oh, 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 oh. Get your banana together. Wow. Leafy. If only you could eat trees. But there are trees you can eat. Like moringa, which I have moringa tree seeds, but I can't get it to sprout, but I've been doing it wrong, so try. This is wheatgrass, my favorite thing in the world. That's what we're gonna do. Keep myself on screen while doing so. Can you do it? No. Hello, how do you like the top of my head? Hello, YouTube. We're 30 minutes in. Um, Instead of just repeating myself over and over, maybe we can turn this into like a vlog. So, what do you got? Oh man, this is crazy. There's too long. I'm gonna have to repot this in like next week. 2020 was a crazy year, wasn't it, everybody? But um, did you have to? Did you do any volunteering? Did you have the opportunity? Did any volunteers help you? Um, was there maybe something that changed in your life? Something like something that you learned or you focused on that made you happy and got you through the times? Maybe a movie or a book, some kind of friend. Boom, finished another one. Getting a little faster now. Ta-da! That's gonna be a tree. Ooh. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Someone come to my house, and pick up my trees. Pick up a tree. Uh, whoa, fun. Fun, 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 fun. Let's go with this one now. It's got two sad little roots at the bottom. That is enough for me because it's got all these. It's covered in little like freckles or pimples that look basically like little tiny roots hair. They're just hopping all out. So it's ready, but I'm gonna put it in the cup because it's really small. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. I do have enough. I thought I ran out, and that wasn't what I wanted to happen. Why do you build me up? Buttercups, darling, just to break me down and turn me around in the worst I want. You never let others say, but I love you still. I need you more than anything, darling. You know that I have so much on. Buttercup, don't break my heart. That wasn't me singing. I've got the radio on. That was the real radio. Who's your favorite performer? Who's your favorite singer? Who's your favorite gardener? I'm your favorite gardener. Tell me I'm your favorite gardener. You can kiss trees. Go out. Oh my God, where's Woodrow? My best friend Woodrow. I haven't seen him in ages. I have to go find him. He'll show up soon when I find him. Ooh, ooh. Whoa. I wasn't so sure about this guy. I almost tossed him out. I was like, I don't think maybe in the last video I said so. Just to let no one, just to see what would find out what happened, and it probably did like the best. Well, not the best because the other two did the best. Um, it's got like little branches. It's like a whole tree already, and it's ready to go in the dirt. It stopped budding over here. It looks kind of dead at the top. Sometimes that happens. You'll see it like be dead and travel down. There's roots going all the way up to here. Wow, this one's doing really well. I almost don't even want to put it in a cup because it's like touching the edges already. But oh well, you do what you gotta do. This cup doesn't have a hole in the bottom, so I can't even use it. Neither does it have one. Oh no! Quick, poke holes. What do I gotta do to poke a hole? Ho 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 ho. I'm just gonna put it right down. There you go. Carefully using scissors, kids. Don't operate a knife unless you got Willow and Chip merit badge. Who knows what that is? Any Boy Scouts in the audience? Have you ever did a what merit badge would this be? These are cool. I have used them to cut willow. I don't remember if I did it for these though. But finally. So dirt, 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 dirt. I wanted to go really fast, but again, for this one, just take your time. Can you see me? No, you can just see my butt. Yeah, just take your time. Be real gentle with it. That root's probably gonna die because the roots are going up so high that it's not even touching the dirt. So we'll see what happens with that one. Whoa! This is going to be a very small bonsai. Or a whole tree, I don't know. I've never done this before. But I'm amazed by the success. This is like really fun. Um, we only have like 2 more months of winter. And then I'm going to put all these out front. And they're going to be surrounded by willow trees. 6. 4 more to go. That was the first one. I was like a crap. So yeah, no leaves. There's little buds coming up, especially down here. So there's most light force, I guess, where the water comes and it like goes up the stem. So I guess that's how the life goes. It's not like. Does anyone know about like the seed of life, the tree of life, and the flower of life? How does it go? I guess that's how it goes. Does it? This one's like too big to put in this little tiny cup. I wish I had something bigger. But I didn't prepare good enough. I thought everything would be alright. No, it's fine. I'm just listening. And now I'm just taking my time. I'm taking my time. Covering the bonsai's. The bonsai's eyes. If roots were eyes, but they're not. You better be able to hear me out there. I'm not redoing this video. It's really for me. This is like a journal. You're like journaling with me. Do, 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 do. I keep trying to give plants away, and I'm like, are you ready for the responsibility? And people are like, no. I'm like, then you can't have the plants. I'm sorry. But then they're like, but I want stuff. I want gifts. I want stuff. You don't. You can't. You're not. You can't have my stuff. You're not at that level. Who wants plants? If you want one, raise your hands. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll give you the plants. Literally. Drop a comment. I can't mail anywhere outside of 5 feet from this house, though. So you gotta pay for that yourself. So there's 3 left, and I have 3 altogether. We need 2 small containers. Put one on here. Got a really tall one. That one's gonna go in a water bottle for some reason. I need bigger stuff, but I don't have the time. I see things I want to use, but we're at 40 minutes. Let's do this. Let's do this. Dig in with my hands. Dig in with my hands. We're gonna have extra dirt. Am I gonna bring it back outside? No. What will we use it for? I don't know. I'm really excited to plant some rosemary. Ooh, the next thing. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do. This one only has one tiny little root. I should have put this one in the cup. But I'm sure it's gonna grow just as well as the others. Um, but this is the one that I'm gonna plant in the smaller container. So I do have rosemary over there, sitting in water. The same way you can do this is it's called propagating. And you just take a cutting of something and you stick it in water and you keep the water fresh and then bang, you got roots. And once you've got roots, then you can grow plants. Taking my time, taking my time, taking where is it gonna go? Where are we gonna put all this stuff? Does this one have a name yet? Have you guys thought of a name? If you name it, you gotta take care of it and be responsible, and I'll give it to you. If anyone wants any of these trees, all you gotta do is take care of it and post videos of being like, hey, look at how well it's doing. You know, that would be nice. Bang, another one done. Trees. That's how you grow a tree. Ta-da! Oh my goodness, this is the most productive winter I've ever had. So that's what I was starting to say is you can go to the grocery store and buy some of their fresh herbs because a grocery store can't sell it if it hasn't been cut like almost that day. So look at this, it's only got little tiny roots, but it's so long and tall. It probably needs a lot of energy just to do that. So alright, it's ready. It's ready to be potted in this larger than the other containers because I really want this one. Oh, I'm so excited because this is going to be like a really tall one. Supposedly, um, these can grow into full-sized trees. And I've seen in my neighborhood, I don't think they exist anymore because they got knocked down. I think there's a couple left in my neighborhood. Um, like really tall ones, like two, like 3, 4 stories. I don't know, bigger than a house, like a lot bigger than a house. Um, it's my dream to live in a tree house, like a house made out of trees that, like the elves used to do. I think in Aragon, who was those books? And the elves, I'm sure the kid got it. The kid who wrote the books, like, got the idea from something else that the elves would sing, and that's how the wood would grow the way they wanted it to. Um, so having a living structure that you could live in, like in Avatar. Oh, grow, 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 grow. What if it's just like spread a flower? Would you be my friend? Making videos is fun. It's fun. This is fun. Down to the last one. 45 minutes in. Last one. Use this one. Every single one had at least one tiny little root. So that's literally it. That's all you need. Originally, you could just stick it straight into the soil, uh, but then I would have had to have 10 containers that I was watering individually for 3 weeks instead of me just sticking it in a vase with 10 sticks and changing the water every 4 days. Uh, that's how easy it was to get 10 trees. Um, taking my time, taking my time. I love that song. Hearing it on the radio all the time. Taking my time, taking my time. It's kind of like that hippie song. Uh, skipping down the cobblestones and feeling groovy. I don't remember how this something. Oh, that'll come back to me. I haven't sang that in a while. I don't remember a chorus or anything in school. This is like the perfect eye makeup. I can see. Oh yeah, hydro homies. Drinking that water. Oh yeah. Ba ba da 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 da. So there's really one more thing that I'm going to do that I just learned how to do today, and I am so excited. I don't know what took me so long to try this out. It took an emergency. Um, that's what I've learned, I guess, is sometimes that necessity is like where you get various things. Um, that's where magic comes from, and this is literally just this is magic. This is it's a spray bottle, just like a normal one. I was using this, but I transferred the wanted water for this one. Spray some water to keep them fresh. I can't spray this way because that's a computer. Water and per quart, just like two, three. I guess you just need like a couple teaspoons of dish soap, and then you use that as a spray, and it eliminates gnats. And I knew that, and I hadn't tried it because I had been using the little fly catchers with balsamic vinegar, which I got really good at making. But this works so much better. It's amazing. Just a little bit of soap. And I had mint outside of my bathroom, and I was almost going to let the mint go because it was so covered in aphids. And I'd never had aphids as a problem before because mint is like new for me. Killing all of my mint, spreading so fast. I tried like a mouthwash solution that I'd been using for powdery mildew, and that didn't work, and it was just so difficult. Dish soap, and as I'm spraying, I'm like spraying the container, and I'm like spraying the walls, and I'm just wipe everything down. And now it's like every surface is clean. So I know it's like a spot treatment, because you could use other things like hydrogen peroxide, but I guess they said you don't really want chemicals. I didn't want to go to the store. It's such a game changer. I sprayed my stuff, and all of the aphids just instantly died. All of the gnats just instantly died, and just a little like coating. I'm gonna spray all of these, just a little bit, on top of the dirt because the gnats lay their eggs in the dirt, and then they have like little worms in the dirt. I know it's gross, but if you have indoor plants, you'll know what I mean. If you kill it at the source, then you don't have gnats. So now I'm super excited to have all of these trees growing in the house because there won't be any bugs. You only have to do that like once a week. So I'm gonna like give them a little spritz on the roots. Like not even the roots, just like I cover the dirt. There's other things like rock wool. I've got so many freaking plants. Like I can't get steel. I mean steel wool. If you cover your plants in steel wool and dryer sheets and blah 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 blah. No, do what's easy, do what's cheap, do what's fast. And then after you are successful there, then drop the bills, then do the money. We're having lots of fun. What do we do in our last 10 minutes? So Do we want to do some yoga? I'm not gonna own with you guys. Like, you guys get enough of your hippy dippy shit from other people. I've been practicing my handstands. Does anyone want to see some handstand stuff? Um, for me to watch in 10 years. The tree is a good progress. My piano videos. Here we're gonna do some handstand hops. I'll take my shoes off. If I fall and break my neck, show this video at my funeral. Uh, Coconut pear. I don't really like it that much. But now I can reuse these um, for more willow branches, which I'm absolutely going to do. Oh, and I want to show you guys. Don't go anywhere. This is from our last video. Um, there's a lot. Oh my god, what are we gonna do with all of these? I might just go around the park and start sticking them in the ground. Um, a couple of them have little buds on them, but none of them have roots. It's been too soon. I'll change the water tomorrow. Ooh, that one, they're getting the leaf buds. There, I see one little leaf bud. Look, I'm like a witch. Is hedge witch, hashtag hedge witch, hashtag green witch, hashtag shaman, hashtag druid, hashtag urban gardener. But yeah, so that's the process of propagation. Stick in the water, get roots, stick in dirt. Some plants you can't do water, some plants you need to go straight in dirt, like the one that I just did earlier. Basil, thyme, sage, rosemary, mint, anything from. I'm gonna literally go into the grocery store next to my house and raid their herb section and get as much as I can to plant for the next video. And I just want to show you what I did. Getting ready for this. Ta-da! It's a stupid setup. Ta-da! But we're learning as we go. This isn't the first time that I've seen this tried. Oh no, the tips are turned black a little bit. We'll see what happens. I do see possible new growth. Rosemary's supposed to take like 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks to grow roots. That's what this is. So I got this. I got like one pack from the grocery store, and I cut it up. And this is I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 good cuttings. And I stuck them in these little vase things, which I thought were cute, but it turned out to be tedious because they just slipped right in. And it's like hard to put water in there. It's such a small hole at the top. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna get again basil supposed to be like the easiest one. Thyme, mint, sage. I'm really excited about because I want to start growing my own sage. These are like basic plants that we're growing right now. The willow is like the easiest tree to do. I do have in the other room a gardenia tree cutting going, and I do see buds, root buds. So I'm hoping that they make roots because I really want gardenia bush going. It's like my favorite smelling flower. 54 minutes. I want 6 more minutes. Let's make this an hour-long video. Oh man, I can't even do handstands in here. I would break stuff. Hashtag break stuff. That was a downward dog with a really not straight back. So a good head rush. We have 4 minutes left. What do we want to do with our 4 minutes? So tell me about you guys. We want to hear about you. Do you want to hear about me? What was your childhood like? Is there anybody that you like right now? If you've got any strong feelings, you can just go ahead and tell me about them. If you've got a skincare routine that you think the world needs to know about, if you've had a strange dream, or a premonition, or a prediction, let me know in the comments below. Pink does not show up on pink. So much for the cute little bunny nose. So, I really like trees, and I hope you do too. It's just something that money can't buy because it takes a long time. It would be really cool to have an orchard of just like apples and oranges and lots of butterflies. I guess I'm going to take the last 2 minutes to plug Butterfly Square Garden. Thank you for coming to Butterfly Square Garden's channel. It is our wish to have, like a stadium filled to the brim with butterfly host plants, and it's gonna be like flowers and maybe have some hummingbirds, like a koi pond, and it'll be in the middle of an apothecary so that people could come in and get medicinal plants, which happen to be all of the butterflies' favorites. So like basil, mint, everything that smells and tastes good, because if you don't know already, butterflies can taste with their feet. Isn't that weird? Because they like have a proboscis. You'd think that they just like drink the nectar and that's enough, but like they can do that, and I'm sure I don't know what their feelers can do. Like moths, I feel like they can pick up the scents and the pheromones with it. Isn't that like the point? Antennas. If I had extra body parts, I would want antennas, I would want retractable claws, a prehensile tail, of course. So I feel like once we have genetic engineering and modifying more down pat, like prehensile tail, that would be cool. So I guess we're running out of time. Boo hoo. Lots of fun next time we will show off where our first set was, which will be more leafy and bushy. Those guys will probably be looking like my first two over here. And then this crazy thing over here. Will we plant them all? Will we do a marathon? Maybe I'll just stick them in the ground, like I said, because we have so many. There's so many extras. So abundant. Who likes my makeup? I'm gonna go wash this off now. Oliver, follow. If you watch this whole video, you must have like something. You must have like something. Bye.